So as you can see from that title, I did have a pretty good week this week. Recording this on Sunday night before October 1st, 2018. Why am I yawning? I was way too tired and lazy on the last voiceover, so I shouldn't be on this one. But yeah, I just finished the week, and although I didn't have any new bench, squat, or deadlift PRs, like any new 1 rep maxes or anything, I did hit some nice little personal records here and there to make the week pretty good. Every single day was very good, to be honest. Definitely makes up for how last week I did not end the week strong. So this week it ended pretty well and started well, and altogether it was just a good week. So chest day was pretty solid. Dumbbell bench press 65-85 for 10 to get loose. 105 for 3 sets of 10, and then 2 sets of 8. So that does sound good, and if you're watching the videos, I think the form was pretty good. But man, the week almost did not get off to the best start because I did feel like these 105s did feel extremely heavy this week. This was just definitely one of those weeks when they felt heavy. From the first set, they felt heavy, they felt hard. I was wondering if I was able to get my, 3 sets of 10, and I did. And you know what? I'm happy was able to get 2 sets of 8 after and keep it in that 8 to 10 rep range. So after I was done with those working sets on dumbbell bench, I was like, you know what? Not bad. I'll take it and run with it for the week. So that was good. That was, again, starting the week off good, and hopefully tomorrow, same thing, I get to a good start. On incline bench, I did get a little bit of a PR in a way. So I did 2 10 for 10, which again I have done for 10 before, but this is my new best for 10 after working sets. So, again, my best for 10 on incline is 225, but that's with 2 warm-up sets and just going for it. This is after doing 2 warm-up sets of dumbbell and 5 working sets of dumbbell bench. So, that was good. And the rest of the chest day was very solid. Moving on to the back day, was also really good. So I started off with the dumbbell row. It actually was not 100 for 5 sets of 10 this week. I decided to actually up the ante for the first time in a long while. I would like to see how long it's been since I did something different than 5 sets of 10 with hundreds on this. I'll have to go through my workouts and see, but so I started off with 3 sets of 10, just to make sure I got in those quality reps, and I would say my form was pretty good this week, so I was happy with that. And then I decided, okay, let's go heavier, either 105 or 110 or 115. I was thinking. I settled on the 110s because I figured, okay, I've done 105s before. Let's do 110s. I haven't touched that weight in a while, or like not even in this position, doing it perpendicular to the bench. So I did do 2 sets of 10 with the 110s, as you see, and they felt good. I think they looked good. So that was kind of nice because it was some type of improvement I had for back. It gave me something to post to Instagram that day, just because, again, besides deadlifting videos, I haven't had any like back exercises that have gone up or anything in a while. So just having something, go, oh look, I made improvement on a back exercise was a nice way to just felt nice. Just felt nice having some type of improvement on back. Not to say I have done 110s for 10 before on rows, but the quality of form was at an all-time best, I would say. So, you know what I'm saying. In terms of the standard on how to do it now and what I'm holding myself to, it's kind of the first time I've done it like that. The rest of the back day was good. So pull-ups 11, 3 sets of 10, then 11, and I will say the pull-ups were a struggle this week. Maybe it was because I did those 2 extra heavier sets with the 110s that burned out my back, but I definitely did feel tired doing them. So I am happy that I was able to get that, the usual what I've been doing, which is 11, 3 sets of 10, and then 11. Because the first set, I was like, yikes, I am beat already. So yeah, he was the first set with the 110, and judge it for as you will. But as I was saying, yeah, my back was beat doing the pull-ups. And just going back to the chest day, so the incline bench was 210 for 10, 225, 233, 241, which is not that bad altogether. 210. Then when I did 200 for the next set, I wanted to get 8 to 10. Only got 4 reps. Just I was dead by that point. 185 for 8, and then I did 155 and 135, 5 each as drop sets. Then I did seated cable flies because the regular standing thing I would use for flies, both of them were taken. So nothing I could do about that. The decline press machine, push-ups with weight on my back was 55 pounds for 7, 8, 8, 8, 45 for 10. Then I did cable pushdowns for the rope, supinated grip skull crushers, and the dip machine for triceps. And that right there was the chest and tricep day. And then again, the back day here is what we're on. And yeah, I gotta say, watching it, definitely not gonna complain about my form. It's still not 100% perfect and strict, but it's countable. You know what I mean? It's livable. So here's some of the pull-ups. And soon we're going to be moving on to the barbell rows, so you can see what I did with them. So what I did was 165, 3 sets of 10, 175, 8, 185, 5, and that was it. Wide grip lat pull downs was 163 sets of 10, 152 sets of 10, then 80 for 12 drop set. Cable pullovers, I did 150 for 3 sets of 12, a set of 10, 140 for 12, then 65, 55, 45 for 12 drop set. Sadly, biceps were on Tuesday, were the weakest part of the week. When I did them on Friday, they were good. But when I did them after back this day, I was not that good. It was barbell preacher curls, 100 for 8, then 6, then 90, 10, 8, 7. Concentration hammer curls, I only did 40 for 4 sets of 10, 35 for 12. So those were, you know, when I did my actual bicep focus day on Friday, I made up for it. Squats did go very well on Wednesday. So I did 135 and 235 for 10 to get loose. And then onto the working sets. I did do 340 for 3 sets of 10, and it made me want to cry. The first set was actually pretty painful. I was just moving it really slowly, and I was just getting really tired. I didn't know if I was going to be able to keep it up, but I stuck it out, and I did do 3 sets of 10, which you'll see right here. Now, after that, I wanted to get 380 for 2 sets of 3. I was only able to manage out 2 sets of 2 with it, so not as good as I wanted there, but it's still something. What made up for it, though, was I did 405 for 1. First time I touched 405 in a few weeks. I've been pyramiding up with squats. But so again, I got a 405 squat on Wednesday. And again, as you saw from the title, I did get a 315 bench on Thursday. And on Saturday, a 505 deadlift. So I hit, you know, a 3-plate bench, a 4-plate squat, and over a 5-plate deadlift in the same week, which is just, you know, it's nice. Anyways, after the 405 for 1, I could only squeeze out 365 for a single set of 1, and then finished with 315 for 8. After that, 5 sets of the leg curl machine, 5 sets of doing the leg extension machine with 1 leg at a time, 3 sets of alternating barbell lunges, 3 sets of kettlebell glute bridges, and 8 sets of a standing calf raise machine. And that was the leg day. Now, moving on to my heavy bench from, Thursday? It went okay. I deloaded. Tried to focus on my butt staying on the bench. So, it's one of those things where it didn't go up, but, you know, the idea was not to go up. It was just kind of to regroup. So it was working sets 275 6, which is okay. 295 for 3, okay. 315 for 1, okay. At least I hit my 315. 280 for 3, okay. And then 265 for 5, which is, again, okay. Like, again, solid, but nothing to gloat about. Barbell overhead press, got a new personal record. So in the past 4 shoulder days, I hit a new overhead press all those weeks. It was, you know, getting 145 for 10 one week, 150 for 10 the next, right? No, 145 10, then like 185 for 1, then 150 10, and then 155 for 10. So I did 155 for 10 this week, and then 170 for 3 sets of 3, 145 for 8. The 170 for 3 sets of 3, again, made me want to cry. So that was painful. I may go to something else for overhead this upcoming week. We'll see what type of mood I'm in. And so here's my 315 for the week. Not bad. I'm still struggling keeping my right butt on the bench. I feel the left side is staying on there, but the right is not. So don't know what that's about. So here's the 155 for 10, and then after that you'll see one of the sets of 3 with 170. The rest of the shoulders was again the usual lateral raise, vertical raise, real delt movements. Close grip bench I did 205, 3 sets of 8, 222, then 3. And then finished with some supinated cable pushdowns and dumbbell kickbacks. And that's pretty much the chest, shoulder, tricep day. Biceps I did in my basement on Friday, where I did barbell curls 100, 3 sets of 10, 105, 8, 110, 5, 115, 4, then alternating hammer curls 54, 3 sets of 10, 59, 2 sets of 8, 49 for 11, pronated dumbbell curls with fat grips attached 29, 4 sets of 10, 24, 2 sets of 12, concentration dumbbell curls seated with a fat grip 34 pounds, 3 sets of 10, 39, 3 sets of 8, pronated dumbbell wrist curls 34, 4 sets of 10, 39, 2 sets of 12, supinated dumbbell wrist curls 44 pounds, 5 sets of 8, 39, 1 set of 10, finished off with holding a barbell with 185 on it for 3 sets of 35 seconds. And then on Saturday, I actually did deadlifts with abs. It went okay. My grip was a bit weak, but I still did fine. So, to sum it up, it's 135, 275, and 430 for 10, 455, 5, 483, 505, 1, 428, 410, 5, 442, 315 for 10, and then 30 sets of abs followed. That was Saturday. And then on Sunday, which is today, I just did 6 sets of a calf extension machine and ran 1.02 miles on a treadmill in 6 minutes, and then walked on the treadmill for 5 minutes after the cool down. So that's basically the outline of the week. Let's see what else I have to say with what footage is left. Definitely a good week. Definitely a very good week. Every workout was very on point, mentally, physically. Everything felt good for the most part. Form-wise, nothing was too far off. Numbers I hit were all solid. Physique looks good. So, weeks like this definitely make me pretty happy. Tomorrow's the start of a new week, and again, as long as I can get off to a good start on Monday, the rest of the week can usually follow in the same pattern. So that's what I'm going for, and we will see how it goes. If you enjoyed this, please support the channel by, of course, subscribing to it would be nice. Having 22 subscribers and having how many freaking videos. It's like, what? Really? You can't just hit the button? But yeah, if you could like the video too, share it, all that good stuff. Show that, YouTube Fitness can actually have some videos of people just working out and not having to talk to the camera during the workout. That just bugs me. When I watch workout videos, I just care about the workouts, not the whole look at my personality thing. Like, I feel like those videos should be separate. You know what I mean? Don't go work out and then have to show off your personality during your workout vlog. Just not my style. Not my style. But that's all I have to say. Just gonna stop the recording here as this finishes up, and then you'll see my 505, and that's it. Alright, thank you.